Hello and welcome to Front Page Film Studio. I'm David Vandy and I'm here today, or we're here today to talk about the Sierra Leone Association of Artists and Musicians, SLAM. But I'm not going to do this job all by myself because I have the founder of the association right here with me in the person of Gile Kebishos. Welcome to Front Page Film Studio, Gile.
Thank you, David.
Well, we're here to talk about SLAM today. And when we say SLAM, you are SLAM. I am SLAM.
Okay, great.
All the artists out there are SLAM.
Yes.
You know, but this initiative came from you, and there's a big event coming up, the SLAM Honors Awards event.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. Let's break it down a little bit.
All right. Hi, everybody. As David Vandy said, my name is Gile Kebishos, founder of the Sierra Leone Association of Artists and Musicians, SLAM, and we are very excited about it. And it's not just about me or David. It's about all of us, you sitting out there. It involves and entails the entire Sierra Leonean entertainment industry, from DJs to promoters to producers. And it's a vision that was birthed by a couple of us who are committed to seeing the progress of the Sierra Leonean entertainment industry in the diaspora. We have an event coming up.
Yes, the event coming up is going to be one of the biggest, because this is an event where we will be honoring some of the veterans, the leaders or the pioneers in the industry, the entertainment industry. We're looking at fine arts, we're looking at music, theater, comedy, you know, every aspect of the arts industry we're going to explore. So this is a different kind of event, and we're even looking at the movies, because all that is part of the fine arts. The dancers, you know, in those days when the music, the original music was not actually forthcoming in Sierra Leone. It was like dancing and miming that were taking place. In those days, we have groups like the Davalji Brothers, the Solid Gold, the Stylistics, you know. We have pioneers that were doing that, and these people are also going to be part of this program.
Okay. And you know who you're forgetting, David? Our good friends, the DJs.
Oh, yes, the DJs, because when the musicians actually release their songs, these DJs actually push out the songs. They play the songs everywhere, and people get to know the songs and they will love them. And so we're also going to recognize the DJs, top DJs in the house, like DJ Pasadai, you know, Suli Ahmed, he's known as Pasadai, Songo Train. These are people that we cannot afford to lose. You know, Trexin, DJ Trexin Davis. Trexin has been a DJ since I was going to school. You know, he used to DJ at Tips International, around Frederick Street area, you know, and he has been in it, and even when he came to the United States, he's still doing it.
Yes.
You know.
And some of these names are names we just heard about when we were much younger, and we are going to tell the story of how we came to be where we are. Today, you go to Sierra Leone, the industry is booming. You come here, exceptional, beyond our understanding. Everybody's just inspired. Why? And that's the reason we are having this show.
Yes.
Now, David, tell me, Afro National, I understand, is one of the awardees.
Yes, they'll be receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award. And Afro National is one of the leading bands in those days in Sierra Leone. You know, after those days of the Super Combo Kings, Apata Jazz, all going, and, you know, when it came down
just
to
tell us a couple of the songs
Afro National,
you know,
they were hitting, after doing a lot of copyrights, you know, they were hitting songs like Sonjo with the great Patricia, you know, Kama Kama, you know, Afro National Dena Line. That was one of their first tracks that they did. Afro National Dena Line. Oh.
Are they the ones that did Good Morning Sierra Leone, Good Afternoon?
No, Good Morning Sierra Leone, Good Afternoon Sierra Leone was done by Muye Power. You know, Abu White and Muye Power. You know, they left Sierra Leone and came to the States, and they were here. Good morning, Sierra Leone. Good afternoon, Freetown. Viva. You know, it was a wonderful time. You know, we used to dance to all of these tracks, and that is why we want to bring some of these guys again to the limelight, because some of them have been neglected. You know, they're not being recognized. The younger generation don't even know about them. And even some of the older folks are not even thinking about, nobody's even talking about them. So that's why we want to bring them out. You know, somebody like Bonnie Mac. You know, when you look at Bonnie Mac has made Sierra Leone proud.
Yes, he has.
He has made Sierra Leone proud. He has topped the charts in the UK. You know, I used to live in the same house with him, so I know him
Wow.
personally.
He's a
You know?
veteran.
Yeah, you know, when he started singing the days of those silver spoon, I really love you, you know, my sweetie, my sugar, that became an
we know
international
those
hit.
songs.
You know, it became an international hit, and it's being copyrighted all over the world. People from different nations are playing the song. Even in the Caribbean, it's one of the biggest hits. You know, so people like that, he's coming to the program,
And he's the Lifetime Achievement Award
yes,
winner.
he will be
for
receiving
the
for the music category. Yes, the
category.
secular music category.
Yeah, secular music. And for gospel, we have, who's the Lifetime Achievement Award winner?
Collins Pratt. You know, Collins is a veteran musician. And you know, we all know him. He used to be a secular musician, but he changed his life.
Okay.
And he went gospel. And his gospel songs have been hitting, like Walking in the Light, you know, a lot of other songs. And we have somebody like Vicky Fona, who will also be receiving an award. When you talk about Sierra Leone gospel, the name Vicky Fona definitely
it just
comes
jumps
out. It
out
just
at
jumps
you.
out.
Yeah.
You know, because that is one lady that has actually taking Sierra Leone all the way up there when it comes to gospel music.
At a time when the music industry was dead.
Was going down.
Yeah.
You know, she came out from the United States and it was like bam.
Yeah.
You know?
And let's touch another category. Theater. By the way, comedy. Everybody knows the professionals.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when you talk about comedy, you can't not say the professionals.
Of course, you know, the professionals, you know, even in time, during some difficult moments in Sierra Leone, when, like I was saying about the dancers and the mimers and all this, when the original industry was lost, and you know, the professionals came out.
Yeah.
You know, with Lord Bongo Johnson, Dan Dogo, Pabangura.
Yes.
And Okito and the others, you know, they came out very, very strong.
Yes.
They were doing programs on Sundays on the radio, and you want to see people running to go and sit by the radio on a Sunday afternoon
Tell
to
me
listen
about
to
it.
the
I was one of
professional.
those people.
You know?
I was.
And later
I
they
wasn't
started
that
doing,
young either.
and they were doing it also on stage, and you want to see their character. Listening to them will make you crack down, and let alone you say you see them in character.
Okay.
You know, they're just wonderful.
Now, when I was much younger, I acted. I did drama with High London Theatre. But for the theatre, we have an award winner, Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Free Tongue Players.
Yes, Free Tongue Players. Well, definitely Free Tongue Players deserves that award. You know, because when you want to talk about pioneers actually going all the way back, maybe you start thinking about Tabule Theatre, you know, Bakanda,
Yes.
they actually
Yes.
started, like Bakanda started, you have Tabule coming down, you know. But with Free Tongue Players, you know, they have done a whole lot. They have done a whole lot. You know, they've been international, they've represented Sierra Leone. They took the theater from the stage and brought it to the street.
Yes.
Use the folk songs, you know, street theater, you know, taking it up in the provinces, telling stories, mixing it with music.
And they have workshops for children as
Workshops
well, right?
for children.
They do they do school tours. Am
Exactly.
I correct?
All right.
Yes.
This is Front Page Film Studio, and we're here today to talk about SLAM, the Sierra Leone Association of Artists and Musicians, that will be having their first event. That is on the 8th of December, 2012, at the Days Inn Banquet Hall in Washington, D.C. That is 2700 New York Avenue, Northeast. But don't go away. We'll be right back to tell you more about this coming show.
We're back at Front Page Film Studios, and our topic for discussion today is SLAM, the Sierra Leone Association of Artists and Musicians. Once more, we have our annual Honors Award event coming up on Saturday, December the 8th at the Days Inn Banquet Hall. I have with me today Mr. David Vandy, and he's here to tell us about some of the wonderful people who will be there that night that we'll be honoring.
Yes, one such person that we'll be honoring in this event is Louis Meziga. You know, we're talking about fine arts this time, fine artists. And somebody again that will be receiving an award is Professor Richmond Garrick. You know, Richmond, when we were coming up, he used to be a dancer with the Valji Brothers.
Yeah.
You know, but he went into fine arts, did it at the Mitimagai Teachers College by then, before it became College of Education.
Okay.
But when he came to the United States, he pursued his career, and now he's a professor of fine arts at a New Jersey university.
And he seems to have won quite a couple of awards lately.
Yes.
He's just nailing them
He has
all.
won a lot of awards, and on that night for the event, we'll be having an exhibition
Yes.
of his
Yes.
works.
Some of us have been opportune to see his art on Facebook. Thank God
this
for
time-
Facebook.
Well, hey, this time it is not going to be on Facebook. You are going to see his works live.
Yeah.
He will be standing there and telling you about it. You can ask him questions about what he has done. You'll be seeing them live out there. So watch out for Richmond Garrick. He's going to be there. And hey, Davalji Brothers, the dancers are going to come. If you remember the Davalji Brothers, those days of the Discorama, David Bangura, Derek Bangura, Rogie Rogers, Alan Smith, Dwight Short, and Richmond Garrick, a whole lot of them. Bobby to Bobby, if you remember that name, Bobby of the Solid Gold Dancers. But everybody knows him right now here in the States as Mustafa Cisse, Mustafa Bobby Cisse. We don't want to leave that Bobby out of Solid Gold Dancers. The Golden Twins,
Yes.
they are also members of Solid Gold Dancers, the Fulani Twins, as they are called now. They were members of Solid Gold Dancers. And we're looking forward to seeing these people do some of their old acts.
Yeah. So,
And Gila, I want to say something. I can remember when you were younger, at that time, Whitney just came out with, I want to dance with somebody. Are we going to see something like that?
I don't know about that. We're not honoring Whitney, are we?
No, well, we just want to take the minds of people a little bit back because we're honoring veterans in the business.
Well-
And you've grown old in the business, right?
Do I look it?
No, you don't.
Well, that brings us to the program. Like, what should we expect? People who will be giving tributes. Just tell them a bit about that.
Yes. Some of the Lifetime Achievement Awards that we'll be giving out, and there will be tributes to these people. We'll have slides of them, and some of those that are musicians will have people that will actually be performing their songs in tributes.
Yes.
So they'll be sitting there actually seeing people pay tributes to them.
Yeah.
That is exactly
and
what
it's
is going to
not
happen.
just people, it's our
professional
current
artists,
day
yes.
professional artists, our professional DJs, honoring fellow DJs, you name it, professional,
Well-
current day actors and actresses, honoring our theater people. It's going to be an awesome night, and our musicians out there are ready. We're talking more about collaborations, so you have groups of talented musicians on the stage actually giving tribute to their predecessors.
Exactly. And so that is why we're actually extending an invitation to you out there.
Yes.
If you're watching this program, we're actually sending out, this is an invitation to come to the Days Inn on the 8th of December. It's Saturday, the 8th of December. We'll be starting at 8 o'clock p.m. At the Days Inn, 2700 New York Avenue, Northeast Washington, D.C. Come. This is once in a lifetime event. Some of these people you've not seen in a long time. Some of them you don't even know. So no matter what your age is, you can fit in. So come and let's be part of this big program.
And the goal of Slam is to bring international recognition to the Sierra Leone entertainment and to Sierra Leone talent, no matter which category you're in. We will have international people there. That's why we need to start on time. You need to be there on time. Don't come and meet the program over.
And trust me, this is not a BMT.
No, it's not.
It is AMT, American Man Time. All right,
And
it's
it's a
not the
black
black man time. Huh?
A black tie event.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. Well, if you can see, I'm all dressed up, but actually, it's not gonna be
And
this
I'm dressed
attire
down.
event. It's gonna be a black tie event.
Yeah.
We want to see everybody in their black suits and their white
Looking
shirts
sharp.
and their bow tie, looking sharp, because this is gonna be classic.
Yeah.
All right, and it's Front Page Film Studio is gonna be there to put everything on record, video. All right. We'll be having professional photographers that are going to be there, and
Nollywood.
and some of them will also be awarded in this great program. So it is an open invitation. You are welcome. And what's the ticket price again?
You can attend as a patron for $60, or you can come as a regular guest for $30. As a patron, you have front row seat, and you can see everything and hear everything better. Of course, you'll be served, and media coverage.
Media coverage will be there. But just
Yes.
before we go to the media coverage, I want you to know that if you have friends that you want to come as a
Yeah.
group, we're also giving discounts for that. We can set up a table. We have a table for 10 that we can set up, so you'll be having a discount if you're coming as a patron. All right, and we're also expecting to get a lot of media coverage.
A lot of
and
media
we are
coverage.
hoping to get the Voice of America to cover this program, the Sierra Leone Music Television,
Yes.
popularly known as SLM TV, Africa Radio Salon will be
Yes.
covering this program. Info Nollywood.
Info
Can you
Nollywood.
imagine Info Nollywood?
Will
Cali
be there.
TV.
Cali TV.
All of them are going to be there.
Possibly African Limelight as well.
There you go.
Possibly, yeah.
And so it's going to be real good, and we want you all to be there.
And we're expecting the Maryland Association of Artists, we're expecting the Maryland Association of Citizens for Music, and multiple other U.S.-based associations will be there to see what Sierra Leone has to offer, ladies and gentlemen.
And one of the other performances we'll be having on that night, the group winners of the 2012 African Gospel Musical Concert,
Yes.
the Restoration Fellowship Chapel,
Yeah.
will be there to give a classic performance. So this is an open invitation one more time, and we want you to be there. The date again is the 8th of December, Saturday, December 8th, 2012. We're starting at 8 p.m., 2700 New York Avenue Northeast, Washington, D.C., the Days Inn Banquet Hall.
Yeah. Tell your friends, and you don't miss it.
Thank you very much. I am
Thank
David Van Day,
And
together
I'm
with,
Hile Scholes.
and this is Front Page Film Studio.
Thank you.
This program was brought to you by Front Page Studios. Host David Vandy. Studio engineer and editor Yusuf Dean Cisse. Good night, and thank you for watching.